haben, diese Musik ist große Kunst.
The reason that Europeans could see something in jazz and Americans couldn't is the fact that anything that blacks in America have created or tried to offer to the culture at large has always been minimized and ridiculed. For white people in America, they could only see jazz as bordello music because that is the only time they ever encountered it, and that image stuck. So people from Europe who did not have the racist bias of Americans could come and see something that was incredibly creative and artistic, and they saw an opportunity to exploit it commercially. And in doing so, helped a lot of these artists survive. If it was not for them, it might have always been thought of as a bordello music.
I'm mad about all this.
You got it. You got it.
I have a right to be upset about this. Bop brought revolution into jazz. It brought the personal statement, irregardless of how the press was going to respond, what the standards of norm were supposed to be, into the music. You know, Charlie Parker was mad. Amiri Baraka played Dutchman, has a great monologue where he talks about, he said that if Charlie Parker had went out and killed the first 10 white people he saw, he wouldn't need to play a note. It was a way of dealing with his anger. It was a way of taking that anger and releasing it so that the world could understand it. And that's what Bop brought.
This is the United States of America.
Mr. James Moody.
You remember when they started, the United States was very prejudiced. This was before civil rights came through. And for them to put a black artist on the cover, I mean, Alfred said he didn't care. He was, that's what's going to go there. He said, oh, put a pretty girl on there. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to put whoever it was, Art Blakey or Hank Mobley or Blue Mitchell, anybody that he wanted to promote.
The first bebop band, of course,
Billy Eckstine, which had Charlie Parker, Fats Lavelle, Miles, Sonny Stitt, Gene Ammons, Art Blakey.
The Billy Eckstine Band was playing at the Club Sudan on 125th Street, which I didn't know that club, but I wanted to go. It was a Sunday afternoon, and one reason or another, I didn't get there. And that was the day that Alfred Lyon met Art Blakey, who was the drummer with Billy Eckstine's band. And Alfred has talked about this because they developed a friendship. And of course, Blakey did his most significant recording on Blue Note. The Jazz Messengers really were developed on Blue Note.
He was Blue Note, Art Blakey. He recorded for other companies. He did a lot of European recording too, by the way. I'm sure you know him. But Art was like Alfred's brother. He had a few brothers and sons, and he was like that. They had such a rapport. It was just, I felt glorious when I was with those two guys. That particular sound, which was the black sound, I guess maybe that was what he was listening for. He might have been listening. He might have, in his soul, been black. Art Blakey said that. He says, Alfred Lyon came to the United States to become a nigger. Not very nice to say that, but he said it. But I know that Alfred was beyond race. He didn't know what it was to be white or black or Chinese or Japanese or anything like that. He just saw people as people.